Hello, y'all. I'm back. Well, hopefully, this will probably be my last video of the day. It's currently 6:17 p.m. and so I guess in order to keep down the peace, I'm gonna have to try to before bedtime, keep my ears covered with the MP3 player. So I didn't think I can make it to do it, but out of five, I got four short stories out of the way. And I only put two of them on YouTube. And the rest I put them on, my blog and my Ko-fi. And I need a break. So, I kind of procrastinated and uh, I don't want to say played around, but hey, it's a free will choice and not something I'm obligated to do. It's just, a hobby and hoping I could try to, how people say turn your hobbies into your passions or try to make a living off of your hobbies or whatever. I at least try to, but the gang stalkers stop it. So, three of the short stories out of four, I didn't think I did too well. But, I felt like the short story about the pregnant thing. I mean, I put two of the short stories in the community post of this YouTube channel. So the pregnant thing, I felt all kinds of emotions about it, even though, well, I already mentioned on Mother's Day that it's a possibility that I could have been pregnant, but um, and if I was pregnant, I really believe that those psychiatric medications probably caused like a forced miscarriage without me realizing or without me knowing. And then I was dealing with a lot of physical abuse from the foster family at 19 years old, 19 going on 20 years old at that time. So I feel sad that I didn't get to have the life experience of getting to get married to a decent man, a decent husband, and getting pregnant and having kids like I wish to, and even though I haven't gone through menopause yet, and some people say there's still a chance, but me being targeted ain't no way in hell. So nowadays I wouldn't trust to marry a man. I might as well just stay single and I might as well stay single, and it's like I'm gonna be forced to die a single woman. And I heard that being targeted, they want to try to manipulate you into believing that you're ugly enough that nobody will want you and nobody will be attracted to you, but at the same time they're sexually trafficking you and stuff. So I never got to be married. I never got to be engaged. There was a point in time where I was feeling like, wow, I never get to have a real boyfriend. And so, but that one relationship was fake the whole, whoa, it was fake the whole 6.5 months. My phone almost dropped. So, it was fake the whole 6.5 months and not on my end either. So, so I mean, I heard that, you know, gang stalking and targeting also has to do with eugenics. That, if I'm seen by society as undesirable and to be put in an extermination program, you know. So, um, so I wrote that short story And it turned out to be like emotional and touching, but at the same time kind of traumatizing for me to feel for other women who will be going through, you know, such a bad, y'all can read the short story for yourselves. But then I wrote another short story and put it on in a community post, about women basically following God's orders to be generous and giving rather than to be just you know money hungry and seeking after riches, with what they have, so y'all can read that too. So I wrote 4 short stories, and I think I'm gonna take a break, and then I don't know if I'm gonna write. I don't know. I just even though I pushed myself to write today, even though I was sleep deprived and not feeling well and tired today, and I felt like I couldn't take a nap, and so it started yesterday, and now it's happening again today with my right leg shooting pain through my right leg, like as if I have sciatica again. So my right leg, it wasn't hurting during the day, but now it's evening and it's hurting again. And the idea of it hurting bad enough that will keep me from sleeping. So I don't even know if me taking the bentonite clay, if I took it, if that would, I don't know if it would help the pain go away. Since I don't have the amazing grass supplement or the magnesium supplement. The only supplement I have is the bentonite clay, and I'm almost out of it. Oh, and I have some activated charcoal. So so I'm extremely low on points for the hotel. So far as I know, I'm gonna have to go back out on the streets tomorrow at 11 o'clock in the morning with hardly any money for food or much of anything, um so now I think I have just 30 cents in the bank at the moment, and I probably have less than $3 in coins and no paper dollars at all. So I have no paper dollars at all, and just have like probably not even enough money for laundry, but I have enough for the disabled cheap bus fare. So I'm gonna have to go back out on the streets. Like tomorrow morning, I guess I'll have biscuits or corn muffins or those little donut things. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow. No more apple juice. And so I just have to eat like biscuits and jelly or corn muffins or donuts. I'm not sure yet. And then leave out of here with no money really, not enough money really for lunch or anything like that. I might have to resort to, I don't even know if I could have like $2, if I would have $2 in those coins, $2 extra aside from the 85 cents, and probably have to go to like fast food, and which I don't want to. I'd be trying to stay away from mainstream fast food, and probably get like maybe one maybe sandwich or something. I don't know. And then I would have to ride the bus probably in bad weather, probably in the rain, or probably it might be sunny. I don't know. I haven't checked yet. And then have to go back on the streets and then have to beg and panhandle for enough money for lunch and for dinner, and also, a few more hygiene items, and just survival and daily living. And thanks to y'all who helped me off to be off the streets for like 3 nights. And I hope I can get to sleep better tonight, or sleep pretty well tonight. So I was able to have the discounted room tonight. I mean, yeah, for tonight, and then I have to check out tomorrow. And so I did today like I did yesterday, and I had, you know, ordered 2 entrees from the lunch menu, and then saved one for to go to eat for later on, in which I haven't eaten yet. And because I figured that me doing this video, see, it was all bright now, and I think the sun is trying to, we're not trying to go in because it's not 7 or 8 o'clock yet. So the sun is probably moved, and so this room looks darker than what it did like 5 minutes ago. So so I know that it's gonna take me, this video seemed like if it would take like 3, 4, or 5 hours to upload. So I got like all night long, and at the moment it's 6:29, almost 6:30. So I guess I can just kill time by, let this video upload and then go and eat, and we'll warm up the food in the microwave and go eat, and if I feel physically strong enough or mentally strong enough, take a shower and brush my teeth. But I've been feeling sleep deprived, and my right side of my leg hurts from my hip all the way, pain shooting down to my knee, like as if I have sciatica. And I'm wondering if the sciatica pain is coming from those doggone biscuits and jelly. you know. So that's what I think it might come from, so much carbs or something. Because I remember in 2016 or 17, no, 2016, I had a whole bunch of candy that I ate, in which I stopped eating candy, mostly stopped eating candy and a lot of chocolate like I used to when I was in my teenage years. And I don't drink Sprite anymore, so I don't eat much chocolate candy, that much anymore like I used to. But one day I had a lot of candy that I ate, and I'm surprised I didn't have a diabetic moment or anything. Well, I'm not diabetic, but and then the next day and the next few days I ended up with shooting pain, and the main thing that stopped the pain would be I had to drink some lemon water with honey and all that, and a certain combination of the lemon water and honey, and I forgot what else, alkalizing, that helped take the pain totally away. But then the pain came back, and it was unbearable, and I couldn't even walk, and I felt crippled. So then I ended up calling an ambulance, and the paramedic walked into my house, in my apartment, and straight up told me, "You have sciatica." And so they gave me some medicine called Inde. Oh shucks, they hit me in my left. They hit me right here. I don't know if y'all can see that, on my left temple, with the directed energy weapons. So the lady told me I had sciatica, and they prescribed me with a medicine called one medicine, I can't think of the name. I get it mixed up with the another medicine. I can't think of the names, but then eventually I was switched to this medicine called Dansatron that I heard can pretty much kill you. So I had to stop. I stopped taking that, and I heard that certain medications will mess you up permanently. I even heard that Benadryl can mess you up permanently, and I've heard that I heard that you can't even sue with the Benadryl thing. So yeah, I know I need to get my body alkalized, but that's all I have. You know, Me just trying to survive day to day and just eat what's affordable, and that it ain't even the healthiest, but it's affordable. And so yeah, I mean tomorrow and I would end up having like both of my hips hurt at night on both sides, you know. But I feel bad to have to go back on the streets though. I'm not ready, but I have to go back on the streets tomorrow. You know, I'm not even gonna try to, burden anybody by asking, well, hey, can you help me with another like $110 or $115 for another hotel room night? So I guess I'll just go back on the doggone streets, and I have to deal with more harassment and abuse and perping. And I met this guy today. I'm not gonna say too much, but he said that he's a targeted individual, and he said he recognized me from YouTube, and him, and his girlfriend had a conversation. You know, so I'll just leave it at that. But so when I was working on my fourth short story about um the sharing and stuff, the fourth short story, um they started to hit my whole body with the directed energy weapons, like they wanted to try to force me to stop writing. And they hit my whole body with the directed energy weapons so bad that I was almost, you know, you know, almost weak enough to where I was forced to stop. And the moment I'm mentioning it now, they're trying to vibrate my body again. So like it was like almost unbearable, borderline unbearable. The vibrating. I kind of saw it coming, but the second and third short story that I did today, I don't think I did that great of a job on both of them. In the first one, I don't think I did the best, but I ended up sharing it anyway. But then the fourth one, I think, even despite being electronically attacked, I still think that that was my best one that I did today. But I said 4 or 5 short stories that I wanted to do, but I want to do a fifth short story. Or maybe I should just chill out for the rest of the evening. I don't know. Maybe I should just chill out. But I don't know. I feel like I want to write some more. But I'm not mentally it's like my stories haven't been coming out the way I really wanted them to. And then it's like I have wrote the short stories just like with no plan or no strategy or no idea, just started writing. Well, I mean, maybe it took a couple of minutes for me to think of something to write, and then just writing as I go and thinking up ideas as I go along. But yeah, they hit me with the weapons while I was writing today. So well, I guess for dinner I'll have some chicken and dumplings and pinto beans. And see, I think that today it looked like they cheated me. I forgot to do a video talking about that. It looked like as if they cheated me out of my food. But a couple of days ago, the same restaurant, they gave me like a $13 gift card, and my food was paid for. But now this time, it's like it's like they cheated me out of my food. It felt like. So it's like well, I don't even know what to say, but but I haven't heard anything yet. I mean, still nothing from that job today. I haven't heard anything. I haven't heard anything from that job from, but I feel like I'm sick and tired of this, back and forth between the streets and hotels and motels, or just staying on the streets, or just being, you know, unstable with shelter, or straight up homeless. And I was doing pretty good for, was it 6.5 or 7.5 months that I did great with staying in a motel and off the streets, even though off and on I was, able to get me some help. But most of the time, especially the first few months, I was able to be independent and from work and everything. And so now, you know, it's a battle to try to fight hard every day, to survive, and then to be told you're entitled, and and you're this and you're that and stuff, by people who have already sold out and they have narcissistic personalities, and they're not struggling. The only thing they're struggling with is, being bitter that they're going to hell. That, if they already made their decision and it's no turning back. So, yeah. I mean, I feel like I don't want to burden nobody to ask for extra help with, cause see, on the hotel chain website, it's a little bit more expensive than the other app that I was using for tonight, or the prices for tomorrow night. And plus, on that, you can get, like, the other app, you get like double points. No, not double points. Yeah, I think you get double stamps plus a 30% off or something like that. So, I don't even know if it would be like approximately $100, but for the past couple of weeks, I've been coming here because there's no deposit. I don't have to pay the deposit. That's why I've been coming over here, and it's cheaper than downtown. So, sometimes, it might be like half the price of what the location downtown. So, I really hate panhandling on the streets. I hate having to ask for money, and I would rather work for my own or have my own. But the gang stalking network forced me into homelessness and forced me into this, predicament. And then they want us targets to be blamed for what they did to us, and we're innocent. And so, I mean, I if other people would have written short stories, no matter how good or bad the quality, if you like that person, you're gonna consider it work and something productive. But because you don't like me, you cancel everything I do. You know, it's not good because it's me. So I noticed that the video that I did earlier today, and Trisha's name was mentioned. Oh, they made sure I got no thumbs up on that video. And they wanted to be mad at me, eternally mad at me for the rest of the day, you know. And then I noticed that the video that I showed about talking about the Uber driver who acted like he wanted to offer me the prostitute, I got no thumbs up and 10 thumbs down on that video. Because, I mean, I basically, he caught me off guard, and all I could film and record was the aftermath and him driving off. And I told y'all what he said. So, it's like people need to start caring about each other more. People need to start loving each other more. But no, it's increased self-righteousness, abuse, and hatred and jealousy and envy and all that, So and you need to stop laughing at other people's misfortunes and suffering. And then you cry when it happens to you. I never really have been one to laugh at other people's misfortune. But then again, I never really see my enemies suffering. It seems like they're living good. But I feel like if I die, I feel like I'm going to hell too. But I don't want to go to hell. And sometimes I feel weak and helpless, But, I heard that there's a chance for us to change and repent and stuff, and better ourselves. But I mean, I just feel so weak, And sometimes I be too distracted. It's hard when I'm homeless to get that quiet time with God, and Bible reading and prayer and stuff. And then you don't get no privacy and peace and quiet when you're on the streets. So, whatever y'all can spare, if possible, not obligated, but if you want to, help me out with anything y'all can help me out with. Thanks, and they're gonna cut my video off.